What is up, everyone? Good morning from sunshiny Tampa. It's Biker Babe Beth here. I am still in Tampa, Florida, and I am at Shade Tree Surgeon and Shay Lisi's house. It is after the Forgotten Angels camp out. We are well rested. We have a few plans today that we're gonna try and do. They have some other big plans today. They have to greet the raffle winner of one of the boat trips. He's flying in this afternoon, and we are flying out this evening. It is my last day here in Tampa, so I thought I'd take you guys along and see what kind of trouble I can get into on my last day here. I was gonna leave early this AM, but I switched my flight over to a later flight so I could make sure that I could go visit Tampa's hospital. Tampa General, I believe, is the name of the hospital, to visit a dear friend of mine, David, a cog in a wheel, because he had a little spill, more like hit a freaking dog in the road, and broke a lot of bones and is going through a lot of recovery, and he's going to be here for a few weeks. And I want to see his beautiful face and give him lots of love and kisses in the hospital bed. So that's the game plan today. Visit David and then maybe some adventuring on the bikes, but I don't have a lot of time before I have to fly back to Ohio. Ugh, it's going to be so cold and dreary there. All right, we're getting our lives together. We're about to head to what hospital? Tampa General?
Tampa General, baby.
To see our beloved friend, a cog in a wheel. Mm-hmm. A dog in a wheel? A cog in a wheel. David from Texas. Yeah.
Describe what he looks like.
He's handsome, has long hair, kind of, like porno handsome, if you know what I'm talking about.
Dude, he kind of is, though.
I know. We love David.
All the good porn stars live in Texas, though.
All the good porn stars live in Texas. That's a song, right?
I don't know, but it can be.
I just coined it. Okay, guys, we're gonna get our lives together and go visit his beautiful face. Let's go. I don't know, that was really annoying.
Fucking shitty ass Cardo.
Yeah, our Cardos weren't connecting yesterday, so we couldn't chat, which was a bummer because we want to be able to talk. But we are on our way to Tampa General finally. Took us a few to get together. You know how the Shade Tree Army is. But let's go. I love this bike, actually, even though it's a wide load. Yeah, our Cardo intercoms, he could hear me, but yesterday I could not hear him.
And you're going 5 miles down the road and you're setting up comms. Jeff, you're a man made of steel. What a trooper, dude. I can't listen to her talk for freaking 15 minutes inside, dude, and you got it on the camera too. Hercules is what I call him.
He is my Hercules. He's my Sicilian god. Oh, thank you. Thank you. In my fighting of Shade Tree, I lost my camera there. Let's go see our friend. The ride there is very short. I've been told like 10 minutes, 15 minutes there because, Florida traffic always exists. And then our game plan is some food. Stupid freaking people driving like idiots. Josh is warming up his old dirtster that he's gonna go on a trip on very soon, I'm sure. The piece of wood is the best part.
I painted it gold. I was busting on my piece of wood. I took it out. I'd originally spray painted it black and mask.
Gold, baby. Can't dog on his piece of wood if it works, okay? If it works, it works. I want to find my husband a Sportster 1200 that he can make into a dirtster, so he can also go on some trashy adventures with Shade Tree Surgeon in the future. I want him to get out there, have some fun. Let's roll, baby. Well, guys, if you're not familiar with my friend a cog in a wheel, he wrecked when he was very, very close to Forgotten Angels, less than like a quarter mile. Like he was turning down the road to the property and managed to have a dog run out in front of him, no fault of his own, wreck his beautiful Goldwing, and we are now going to go see him in the hospital right now because he deserves all the love before I head back to Ohio, because he's trapped here in Florida till he recovers, which is a rough life, honestly. Being stuck away from your friends and family at home in a city you're not really familiar with would be terrible, but at least he has Shay and everybody in the Brapstar crew to give him some love while he's here. And while he recovers, it's going to take a while. It's going to take weeks. He's got a lot of injuries. Broken wrists, broken tibia, broken ribs, 6 of them. I believe a punctured lung or collapsed lung, something of that sort. So he's in serious recovery mode. Like, it's not a question of how long he's going to recover. He's going to have to take a long time to recover. It's not going to be a short recovery. Speaking of, there is a GoFundMe set up for him. There is a link in the description. Please, 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 if you have an extra 10, 15, 20 bucks, donate what you can. Make sure you can pay your own bills, but also if you have some extra cash and savings that you know you don't need, or skip that dinner that you don't need, make a salad at home, you know, type situation. Eat a little healthier one day, and then maybe donate to a cog and a wheel for his medical bills, because they are not cheap. Hey look, it's my beautiful best friend. Is she texting and driving? I knew she'd be like, "Fuck you, Beth." Oh, she is such a beautiful person inside and out. Whenever I visit, I'm like, can we be best friends forever? As long as I keep visiting. I would love to move down here, but that's a story for a different day. We might make that happen eventually if me and Jeff can find jobs down here. Or if I quit my job, do YouTube full time, and Jeffrey gets a job in audio down here. There's plenty of jobs where he could be an audio engineer, so I don't know, we might have to do that. Brunch, see some manatees, and fly back home all in one friggin' day. I'm really glad I changed my flight so I could go visit David. I was supposed to leave so early. Would have had to wake up at like 4 a.m. and then be on a flight by 6 a.m. So it would have been a little terrible. Really glad we decided to change our flight, and I'm really glad my family is so accommodating and watches my animals for me until I can figure out my life and come back and get them. Thanks, big sister and mom. Such pretty riding through here. Gorgeous, gorgeous riding. Really sad that David wasn't able to come to the camp out with us, but I am really thankful he did not get more injured, and that was the extent of his injuries. Could always be worse. I wish it wasn't as bad as it was, because he got messed up by a dog, man. So depending on how he's feeling, we'll go in and say hi. We're not gonna like harass the man. Ah, cool. This is awesome. What a weird ass interchange. Woo. You. Wow. What an interesting entrance to a hospital. Hello, Tampa General. We're coming for you, a cog and a wheel. My man. You never want to have to visit the hospital, legitimately, but if you have to, make sure you give them a bright smiling face and give all the love you can while you're there, because they deserve it. We're here, mother truckers. You know, it's a lot of fun. It's not mine, but it's one of my good friends, and she's made me want to purchase one, so.
The engine's going one way, but the drive shaft is going the other.
It's pretty sweet looking.
Balanced it out. Hey man, you have a great day. You ride safe.
Yeah, ride safe, man. Nice to meet you.
I felt like I let Jake down by not getting started.
I love you so much. I'm so sad we couldn't just party hardy together, but you'll feel better soon. Feel better.
We'll obviously see you soon.
Yes, yes. Say hello to the peoples of the world. He's okay. He didn't die.
You can't kill me, motherfuckers. I ain't dead yet.
Never. Okay, friends, we're done visiting a cog and a wheel, or a coyote and a wheel, or a dog and a wheel, whatever you want to call it. So now we're going to Coppertail Brewery. Shay and Josh had to boogie because they have to go pick up the winner of the second fishing trip that they have raffled off. And so me and Jeff are gonna go get lunch, go see some manatees, and then go back and pack and leave. Sad day, but it has to be done. These are tight little parking spots. Ooh, look at the V100, Moto Guzzi's new motorcycle. If you're interested, my girlfriend Nicole and my buddy Dylan at Throttle Co have those for sale. Getting out of here is gonna be a little bit fun. I can't back up this thing. Hey, yo, Jeff. Thank you. I know. Okay, we are on our way. Let's go get some food. Too bad Josh and Shay couldn't come with us. That was our game plan, but you know how things are. We're on Florida time. All right, here we go, highway. The suggested location that we are going to is one via Shade Tree Surgeon, so Coppertail Brewery. We'll see what it's like. He said the building is really cool and the food is pretty good. So it is nice to just ride with Jeffy. He wants to really lay into the ST1100, so I should let him lead on the way to go see manatees. The days go by quick here in Florida, so we got to make the most of it while we can and visit some hot spots. First, food. If you guys want to know something weird about my job, you see those numbers on and those plates on the back of this truck? I make the determination of what those are for the company I work for. All right. To Coppertail we go. It's definitely a place that Josh would have brought us if he had the time, but he has to go hang out with his other winners. There's more winners than just me in the world. Closed today for a staff outing. Fuck. No! Look at the door. Guess we're gonna have to find another. The key to being a YouTuber is knowing how to pivot. So plans change, things happen. I don't look up anything in advance, so we're going to another brewery nearby called Zydeco. I don't know if Shade Tree's ever been there, but it doesn't have to be a Shade Tree Surgeon recommendation for me to try it out, okay? Let's boogie. It's gonna fucking suck. I'm the queen of going the wrong way, I'm sorry. We just want some beers and some food, baby. Feed us, especially before we start to travel. It's worse being hungry and traveling. Oh yeah, it's 1 o'clock. Get some food, leave by 2, go see the manatees, go back. We got this. Trying to fit all the fun stuff I want to do in one video. It's really difficult. Trying to fit all the fun stuff I want to do in one day. Like visiting, making sure I visit David, seeing some manatees. It's a big to-do list for a little Bethy in one day. So we'll make it happen though. On our way to Zydeco, I believe is the name. Yes, I'm starving, baby. Let's get some freaking food in us. Is this where the shame is? I think this is where the shame is, honestly. Park in the shade.
This is a paid lot.
Okay, do you want to go on the street? I was just going to park here and not pay. What, are you worried? They do it all the time over by the shame. Let's hope we don't get tickets. Otherwise, we'll owe Shay and Josh money. Oh, I dismounted from the wrong side. Crazy to me that there's just wild cocks just walking around. Hello, cock-a-doodle-doo. Alright guys, we're here at Zydeco. I got an apple pie cider. My heart is filled with joy because we just got to visit my beautiful friend David, a cog in a wheel. We're gonna eat tasty food and then we're gonna go see manatees. I'm gonna scream with happiness. If I cry on video because I see manatees for the first time since I was a little kid, don't make fun of me. Also, I love the song that's playing in the background. If you guys can hear it, better end it so copyrights don't happen. I was so hungry, I forgot to record my food. It was delicious either way. So my flatbread came out first and we demolished it, but we're gonna share these fries and burger now.
What is that? Some kind of fancy fry?
Yeah, some kind of fancy fries on the menu. Yeah, we are gonna try it out. All right, party people, we got some food for fuel in us to ride to a power station near here called Big Bend Power Plant, and apparently they have a walkway where the manatees like to go when it gets a little chilly like this. Since it's gotten down in the 50s, they like to be in the springs and things. I have no idea which way we're going initially. That's probably I'm following Jeffy so he can lay into the ST1100 how he wants, and I'll just have to play keep up. Because he's like, you go too slow. Like, I'm a grandma, I drive safely. Don't hate on grandmas. So I have not seen manatees since I was a little girl when I lived in Florida for like 1 year. And it was not often that I got to see them. So I'm super excited to go see some manatees before we leave Florida today. Like, huge life goal. See some big, beautiful mermaids of the sea. Get out of Ybor for a hot second, go down to Apollo Beach where this power station is, excuse me. It's a short little cruise, it's like 22 minutes or so. Once we get there, we'll check out some manatees. Hopefully there are some chilling in the power station. I had a friend that went over this way with her husband, friend from Ohio, Cheryl, and her husband Roland. They checked out this area on Saturday at the camp out instead of going on the group ride, and they said it was awesome. So I'm really stoked to check it out before we leave. Gotta remember to use my Insta360 that I got recently. The new X3 is pretty nice. See how it pans out for footage. Good old Shade Tree Surgeon said this ride is pretty. So it kind of takes you down the coast a little. Down the bay, down around the Tampa Bay, which is always okay with me. Put my cell phone in a different pocket, so I was like, where did it go? Oh God, I was worried it fell out my pocket. Here in Florida, it's been a gorgeous day. It's a little chilly, but me and Jeffrey can tolerate a little bit of chilliness. Since we're from Ohio, after all, I think we're coming up on the cool part of the ride, going over some bridges and stuff, so. Up, and away we go. Yeah, we need to hop over, don't we? Come on, little PC, let's go, let's boogie. Probably have to stop and get some gas before we head home. I love crossing over all these bays here, it's so cool. All different boats and crap, boats and things. I know we go a few miles down this road and we're there, basically, which is freaking awesome. Because I know we're just hanging out by the bay. There he goes. There goes my husband hauling ass without me, checking how the ST1100 handles. He just like took speeding off. Now I'm trying to catch up to him. Hey, it's a good kind of partner to have, the one that has fun and enjoys himself. I really love this man with all my heart, and I'm really thankful he was able to travel with me. If you don't know who Jeffrey is, he's my husband. And he's so handsome. We've been Honda Bros this weekend, and it's been a lot of fun. Yeah, we've been enjoying ourselves, just having a good time. Calling ourselves Honda Bros is really awkward because we're married, but who cares? We're having fun, so that's all that matters. He looks so handsome on his little Honda. It's a little small for him, honestly, but he's having fun. That's all that freaking matters. Ah, peaceful out here. It's a nice ride. And the weird thing about it is the power plants know that the manatees come there, so they've made like a viewing boardwalk. So I'm really stoked about that. I'm really excited to be able to walk out and see some manatees real quick before we leave Florida today. Let's hurry up and get there. I thoroughly enjoy following Jeffrey around because he rides a little bit more like adventurous than me. So we tend to have a little bit more fun. I ride safe. He rides a little bit more mean and spirited, but in a good way. Which gets me thinking, this PC can freaking move, surprisingly, for how much of a boat it is. How much of a land ski. I love it, it's so much fun. So thanks again, Shay. And Shade Tree for letting us steal your motorcycles. I love you, you're the best. Sorry, excuse me, must rip motorcycle. Big Bend is the name of this power station back here. And I'm sure this is like a really creepy, like industrious area, but the fact of the matter is this is the manatee hotspot, supposedly. I don't know if we came to the right spot. This doesn't seem right, does it? Thankfully, Jeff found the right address, so we're gonna turn around and go out. Okay. Because I just went to the power station itself, which is not where we're supposed to be. We ain't supposed to be here. Okay. Follow the husband. I love calling him that. It's so fun. Oh, there he goes. Stupid fast. All right, we just got to get to the manatee viewing area because they have that specifically. Yay, here we are. Awesome. Wow, it's actually really busy here. Manatee Viewing Center, yay! Oh my god, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Yes, yes, we made it. All right, wow, this is awesome. There's so many people because it's so cold out. Oh my god, there's gonna be so many manatees. I'm so excited! Perfect, we made it, yes. Just in time. Awesome, wow, this is a whole thing, dude, yes. You can see them all over. You look real close. I want to go down to where they are down here. Let's go to the end. It's super crowded down here because they're all hanging out down here. The spot, isn't it? Oh, I'm sorry. You kind of see them splashing around over there. Oh my gosh. Shut up.
Oh wow.
Are they trying to make babies over there? They're making babies over there? Listen, I guess they don't mind an audience. That's amazing. Sweet babies. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh, they're cute snoots. I can't. Oh my god, I can't. Babies. Look how sweet. They're like floating sweet potatoes. Now they're going back over there to try and make babies. I love how you can just see the blades of their tails in the water. There's so many. There's tons of them. Perfect time to come here. I don't know if you guys can see in the water, but there's tons of them. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Oh, they're getting fresh air. Oh my goodness. They are totally splashing around down there together. My favorite is when this close guy comes up and gets a breath.
There's just a giant sea. No, this is
It's absolutely crazy. Their preferred place to hang out is the power plant because it comes into the canal and it stays warm for them, but look at this place. Definitely a Florida power plant. I just love how they have like barnacles on their backs even. It's been years since I've seen manatees in person. Have you ever seen manatees in real life?
Probably.
It's your first wild manatee encounter. I love this so much. Somebody's really trying to make love. And we're all just watching and pointing our cameras. Look at these cuties. Oh my goodness. I think we need to move to Florida. Listen, the manatees spoke to me with their cute little tails and they told me I need to move here. Like, I mean, just look how cute. Hi, babies. I could spend all day here. I know, aren't they so cute? Bye, manatees. love you. Wait, was that a fish? I saw a big white thing flop up over there. Back to Shade Tree Surgeons and back to Shea Lisi's. We have to leave Florida. I'm really sad about that. Listen, I'm learning to back out my spot like a big girl. Am I doing it well? No, but I'm doing it. I've been making Jeffrey back it out all weekend for me. Okay. I'm following you, Jeffy. Well, my GoPro does not have much battery left, so record what we can before we head back to Ohio. How'd I get so lucky to have such amazing friends, amazing people in my life like my husband Jeffrey? We're just very, very lucky. Oh no, kickstand. Dang Hondas and their kickstands. Well, that was so freaking cool. I'm so stoked that we got to do that. Time to head back to Tampa. I'm a lucky ducky, that's for sure. Following my husband. Enjoyed the rest of the weather today. Enjoyed the last little bit of nice riding we got, because I gotta wait for a bit in Ohio because it is nothing like this Florida weather up there right now. What a great weekend it's been. Now? Okay. When your husband says zippity-doo-dah, you zippity-day. Oh yeah. So guys, thanks again for coming along on this adventure. Get to Shade Tree Surgeons, pack up my stuff, and then we're flying out of this place, baby. We gone. We gone like the wind. It's gonna die any second. My GoPro's on like 9%. When it gets to this point, she just cuts out. So I make sure to tell you guys I love you. Thanks for watching this video of me visiting a cog and a wheel and checking out manatees. Make sure that you like this video, subscribed if you're not, and comment down below how much you love a cog and a wheel, and make sure you go donate to his GoFundMe. Link in the description, guys. All right, everybody, I'll catch you on the next video. Peace out. I love you all.